So I did my top 5 standout performances of week 1 for the preseason earlier, and I didn't include this gentleman because I just don't think it merits just throwing it in with football accomplishments. And I wanted to separate it from that. Because we're taking for granted that Damar Hamlin is back on a football field. Are we ever? I mean, it's just, oh, okay, he's been cleared and he's out there. He was out there. He balled out, too, for the Buffalo Bills. He made plays.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know, he could wind up a very crucial member of this defense as he was becoming a crucial member of the defense. And it all, as we all know, came crashing down to the Cincinnati turf on a Monday night earlier this year. And there he was, back on the field against the Indianapolis Colts, balling out. And I just wanted to say, I can't believe it. Because I just will never be able to shake the feeling that we had for 4 days between thinking he was dead to finally finding out he was going to survive and he was awake and seemingly all there. Now he's back. And he had this to say about getting through the nerves of getting back out there on the field.
I mean, I would say maybe a little bit, you know what I mean? But there's a part of me that, you know, that feeling will always be there. You know what I mean? Because I went to Cincinnati trying to uphold that number 1 spot in our conference. You know what I mean? I didn't expect my life to completely change and to be dealing with, you know, super, like, serious health conditions. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think as long as I play this game, there will be that feeling inside of me. You know what I mean? But, you know, what a challenge. Who can say they get to, you know, face their fears like this, you know, in front of the entire world, you know what I mean? So, you know, I kind of look at it as that aspect. But I honestly feel like it'll be there forever. But it was a good step in the right direction as far as internally for myself to allow myself to know that, you know, you are who you say you are.
God, I love that.
Wow.
Honestly, I just sometimes just lose yourself in the football a lot. And then you can't shake what he went through. And to hear him, I never thought in a million years that the approach would be, how amazing is it that I get to face my fears and face it down in front of the whole world? Because he is doing that. Yeah. He is doing that. Because honestly, so many of us feel like, oh, yeah, he survived. He's back. That's what he's a football player. He's just going to lace it up, strap it on, and get out there because he's a football player. And for him to say that, it's a challenge, but it's also something that he's relishing the challenge of facing his fears in front of the whole world. That struck me. I'm like, that is just a unique way of going about it, and I think a healthy way of going about it. Also, it does plug into what a football player is, I believe, at his core or her core. Is a competitive spirit. Like, he's competing against his fears.
Against himself.
And he's going to win.
He already won.
Just to get out there, but as he's saying, it's never going to not be there on the field, and he's going to always have to deal with it because, as he points out, I went to Cincinnati trying to fight for the conference, and then I'm fighting for my life, and my world's totally changed, and everybody's viewing me differently, and I'm viewing myself differently, and I now have completely different sets of challenges that I never thought I would ever have or be ready for. I heard that, and I'm like, we shouldn't just gloss past it that he's back on a football field. I just wanted to pause and say that I see you, Damar Hamlin, and I think it's awesome, and it's something to show kids that having fears, it's okay. It's okay to have fears. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to have anxiety in this world. It is okay. And there's people there to help you. And the one person who can help you the most is yourself. And fight it in front of the whole world. He's doing it. If he's doing it, you can too. I love that message. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.